Fishing for hairtail is a traditional activity of fishermen in many Southeast Asian seas, in which Vietnam stands out with its unique and effective methods. Hairtail, with its long body, bright silver color and habit of moving in schools, often lives in deep sea areas and near the bottom. To catch this type of fish, fishermen often use trawls with small mesh or special fishing rods. These methods often require skill and experience, because hairtail is very agile and difficult to catch. The best time to catch hairtail is often early in the morning or late in the afternoon, when the fish are more active. Hairtail fishing not only provides an important food source for people but also contributes to the local economy, promoting the development of the fisheries industry. Besides traditional fishing methods, modern technology has also been applied in the exploitation of hairtail. Using sonar and automated netting systems improves efficiency and saves time, but also poses challenges in protecting fishery resources. To ensure sustainable development of fisheries, many areas have implemented regulations on minimum size, prohibited fishing seasons, and protection of important breeding areas. In addition to its economic value, hairtail also has profound cultural significance in many coastal communities. Dishes made from hairtail such as sour hairtail soup or grilled hairtail often appear in family meals and festivals. Therefore, hairtail fishing not only plays an important role in the economy but also in the spiritual life of many coastal people. Maintaining sustainable fishing methods and protecting the marine environment are essential to ensure a balance between economic benefits and the conservation of natural resources for future generations. To ensure the sustainable development of the hairtail fishery, fishing communities and management agencies need to cooperate closely. The implementation of education and training programs on environmentally friendly fishing methods helps to improve fishermen's awareness and skills. Scientific research and regular monitoring of the number and distribution of hairtail fish provide important data for planning the management and protection of aquatic resources. In addition, encouraging and developing hairtail aquaculture models is also an effective way to reduce exploitation pressure from natural seas. Aquaculture not only provides a stable source of fish for the market but also helps protect wild hairtail populations from decline. Meanwhile, NGOs and conservation projects can play an important role in supporting fishing communities to transition to sustainable fishing methods and protect the marine environment. In short, maintaining a balance between exploitation and conservation is a decisive factor for the long-term development of hairtail fishing, protecting marine resources and sustaining the livelihoods of those involved in this profession. To promote sustainable development of the hairtail fishery, cooperation among stakeholders is essential. The government needs to establish clear and fair policies on the management and protection of fishery resources. Regulations on fishing quotas, fishing closures and protected areas will help prevent overfishing and protect the marine environment. Research and scientific institutions need to continue to conduct extensive studies on the biology and ecology of hairtail to provide a database for management planning. These studies can help to better understand the factors affecting the growth and distribution of hairtail, thereby developing effective conservation strategies. Fishing communities also need to actively participate in conservation activities by adopting sustainable fishing methods and complying with regulations. Creating financial and technical support programs for fishermen to switch to environmentally friendly fishing and aquaculture methods will be an important driving force to change habits and improve fishing efficiency. In addition, promoting and educating the community about the importance of protecting the marine environment and conserving aquatic resources also plays an important role. Communication campaigns can help raise public awareness, create consensus and cooperation in maintaining a balance between exploitation and protection of marine resources. Finally, promoting international cooperation in the field of fisheries management can help share experiences, technology and resources to solve global problems related to marine conservation. This not only helps protect the hairtail, but also contributes to the protection of the global marine ecosystem, thereby ensuring a sustainable future for coastal communities and the world. In order to improve the efficiency and sustainability of the hairtail fishery, investment in technology is also an important factor. Advanced technologies such as environmental sensors, GPS positioning systems and real-time tracking applications can provide detailed information on environmental conditions and the movement of hairtail. This will help fishermen identify areas with high fish densities more accurately and adjust their fishing activities more effectively. At the same time, the development of innovative but less environmentally harmful fishing methods and equipment, such as nets capable of sorting fish or bycatch reduction technology, will help minimize negative impacts on unwanted species and protect the biodiversity of marine ecosystems. Collaboration between researchers, NGOs, and businesses in the seafood industry can lead to the implementation of innovative and sustainable solutions. Pilot projects on hairtail aquaculture and fishing can provide successful models for expansion and application on a larger scale. In addition, the creation of alternative employment opportunities in occupations related to marine resource conservation and management can help fishermen transition from traditional hairtail fishing to other economic activities. For example, developing marine ecotourism or ocean research and education services can provide a stable source of income for coastal communities. Organizing international conferences and forums on fisheries management is also an effective way to share best practices, technologies and policies across countries and regions. These events not only help raise awareness but also promote international cooperation in the protection and management of marine resources. Ultimately, maintaining ongoing collaboration among stakeholders and updating policies and practices based on the latest data will be key to ensuring that the hairtail fishery can develop sustainably and protect fishery resources for future generations. To strengthen the foundation for a sustainable fishery, integrating community and educational elements is also important. Organizing training programs and workshops for fishermen, not only on advanced fishing techniques but also on the principles of conservation and management of aquatic resources, will help raise awareness and change fishing habits. In addition, promoting community management models, where fishermen are directly involved in planning and decision-making on resource management, can create greater engagement and commitment to resource protection. These models often lead to more effective enforcement of regulations and reduce illegal fishing. In addition, promoting community research activities and local conservation projects can create opportunities for coastal communities to participate in environmental protection. These projects could include monitoring and reporting the health of hairtail populations, or engaging in cleanup activities and protecting important spawning areas. Promoting local consumption and processing of hairtail is also a way to add economic value to the fishery. Developing hairtail products and building local brands can expand the market and create added value for hairtail products. Support from governments and donor agencies is also important in implementing conservation and sustainable development programs. Funds invested in research, technology and conservation initiatives can help fishing communities improve their fishing techniques while protecting fish stocks. Finally, establishing an effective monitoring and evaluation system for conservation policies and activities will help ensure that measures are effective and adjustments are made when necessary. This system could include the collection and analysis of data on fish numbers, the health of populations and the impact of fishing activities on the environment. All of these elements combined will provide a solid foundation for the hairtail fishery, helping to protect and sustain this valuable resource in the long term, while supporting the economic development and livelihoods of coastal communities. To further build a sustainable hairtail fishery, promoting cooperation and networking with international and regional organizations is essential. International cooperation agreements on the management and conservation of marine resources, such as agreements and conventions on the protection of the marine environment, can facilitate the exchange of information, technology and experience between countries. These collaborations help build a global network to address common challenges related to fishing and protecting fisheries resources. It is also important to integrate ecosystem-based management approaches into conservation strategies. This means focusing not only on the protection of hairtail, but also on the maintenance and restoration of other ecological elements in marine ecosystems, such as coral reefs, seagrass beds and other living species. A healthy ecosystem will support the sustainable development of hairtail and other aquatic species. Attention should also be paid to the development of databases and information systems on marine resources. Geographical Information Systems, GIS, and online databases can help monitor changes in hairtail populations and assess the impact of fishing activities on the environment. These data are an important basis for adjusting effective management and conservation policies. Another important factor is building and maintaining community and consumer support for hairtail products. Raising consumer awareness of the importance of choosing hairtail products from sustainable sources can motivate fishermen and businesses to participate in conservation activities. Sustainable product certification and labeling programs can help consumers easily identify and choose hairtail products that are sustainably harvested or farmed. Communication and education activities play an important role in changing community awareness and habits. Effective communication campaigns can help raise awareness of the importance of protecting marine resources, thereby encouraging responsible consumption and exploitation behavior. Finally, maintaining flexibility and adaptability in management and conservation is essential. Environmental conditions and factors affecting fishery resources can change rapidly due to factors such as climate change, pollution, and changes in fish migration patterns. Therefore, regular updating of strategies and policies, together with ongoing research and assessment, will help ensure that the hairtail fishery can adapt to these changes and maintain long-term sustainability. To achieve sustainability in the hairtail fishery, creating a network of stakeholders is also important. Alliances between fishermen, researchers, conservation organizations, governments, and businesses can promote information sharing, collaborative research, and joint projects to protect fishery resources. The establishment of local working groups or management councils can help make faster and more accurate decisions about hairtail management and conservation. These organizations can hold regular meetings to discuss the status of hairtail stocks, assess the impacts of fishing activities, and propose solutions for improvement. Another important factor is to encourage innovation in the fishing and aquaculture sectors. Research and development of new technologies can help improve the efficiency of fishing methods, reduce environmental impacts, and increase the protection of hairtail. Initiatives such as the development of less destructive fishing nets or the application of biotechnology in aquaculture can bring significant benefits. In addition to research and development activities, providing financial and technical support for sustainable projects is also essential. Funding from governments, NGOs, or international projects can help fishermen invest in new technologies, improve infrastructure, and implement effective conservation measures. In particular, establishing and maintaining a transparent monitoring and reporting mechanism will help ensure that conservation policies and activities are properly implemented and effective. Management agencies need to implement monitoring systems to monitor and assess the status of hairtail populations, as well as conduct inspections to ensure compliance with harvesting and protection regulations. Finally, inspiring and raising public awareness is important. Community education programs can help people better understand the value of hairtail and the importance of protecting the marine environment. These activities not only increase awareness but also encourage action to protect and maintain marine resources. In summary, Achieving sustainability in the hairtail fishery requires a coordinated, multi-stakeholder effort. The combination of technology, research, policy, and community engagement will create a solid foundation for protecting and maintaining hairtail resources, while protecting the marine ecosystem for future generations. To further strengthen the sustainability of the hairtail fishery, it is important to implement risk reduction and emergency response strategies. Disaster response plans such as marine pollution, natural disasters, or climate change need to be established to minimize impacts on fisheries resources and coastal communities. Contingency plans for environmental incidents, such as oil spills or chemical pollution, should be prepared. These plans should include rapid and effective remedial measures to protect marine ecosystems and fishing operations. Climate change can have significant impacts on marine ecosystems, including changes in water temperature, ocean acidification, and fish migration patterns. Studies should be conducted to assess the specific impacts on hairtail and other fish species, and to adjust policies and management practices accordingly. In the context of climate change and changing marine environments, flexible and adaptive fishing methods can help fishermen adjust their operations to minimize negative impacts. This may include changing the timing and location of fishing, as well as adopting new techniques to optimize efficiency. Aquaculture can be an effective solution to reduce pressure on wild fish populations. Research and development of sustainable techniques for the aquaculture of hairtail can provide a stable supply and minimize impacts on the marine environment. Issues related to the management of marine resources are often not limited to national boundaries. Promoting international dialogue and cooperation on management and conservation can help share knowledge, resources, and technology to effectively address global challenges. Economic models can help maximize the benefits from hairtail fishing without harming the environment. The application of economic methods such as co-management and benefit-sharing models can promote sustainable development. To improve management and conservation, it is necessary to establish effective reporting and feedback mechanisms from fishermen and communities. They can provide important information on the status of the resource, problems encountered, and potential solutions. Innovation in technology, fishing methods and resource management is essential to meet new challenges. Encouraging innovation and creativity from scientists, fishermen and businesses can lead to more creative and effective solutions. In short, maintaining sustainability in the hairtail fishery requires a comprehensive and flexible approach. Collaboration between stakeholders, investment in research and technology, and effective policies and response plans will ensure that this resource is effectively managed and protected. While supporting the sustainable development of the fisheries and coastal communities, seafood companies should apply social and environmental responsibility principles to their operations. This includes implementing environmental protection policies, supporting local communities, and investing in conservation projects. Transparency in operations and reporting on environmental impacts will help build trust with communities and stakeholders. Developing sustainable markets for hairtail can promote demand for products from sustainable sources. Quality certifications and sustainability labels can help consumers identify and choose products from sustainable sources, thereby motivating the industry to adopt conservation practices. Minimizing waste in the processing of hairtail, such as using the entire product and recycling byproducts, will contribute to environmental protection and reduce pressure on resources. Processing companies can invest in green technology and energy-efficient production processes to reduce their environmental impact. Establishing systems to continuously monitor and assess the health of hairtail populations and the state of the marine environment is important. These systems should include regular data collection, trend analysis, and adjustment of management policies based on the latest information. Coastal communities can share experiences and lessons learned on effective conservation and management practices. Organizing workshops, forums, and experience-sharing events can help communities learn from each other and adopt best practices. Research institutions, educational institutions, and communities can collaborate to develop research and education programs on marine resource conservation. These programs could include courses in marine biology, resource management, and sustainable fishing techniques to enhance the knowledge and skills of stakeholders. Mechanisms to encourage innovation in resource management and conservation could include awarding prizes for sustainable initiatives, providing funding for research and development projects, and organizing technology innovation competitions. Biodiversity protection policies and measures, such as establishing marine reserves or banning fishing in sensitive areas, can help protect not only hairtail but also other marine species and important ecosystems. To ensure that policies and management activities are implemented effectively, it is important to facilitate the participation of local communities in decision-making processes. Communities can provide important information and play a role in monitoring and